Cause I need food on my plate, and my mama need a high. And that high's gon' need a lake. It ain't up for debate.
Alright, what's up guys? So we are back with the latest and greatest, fresh out the oven installment of the prep for the powerlifting meet. We are now 16 weeks out. Please excuse the lack of shirt and the occasional sweat. It is very humid this week. It's like 90 degrees, probably 100 with the humidity, so it's very hot. Anyway, back to the important part, the prep. I just want to thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. I mean, definitely keeps me honest, putting my word out there, saying, you know, I put my goals out there, so I feel like you guys are all holding me accountable for that, so I appreciate it. And I'm busting my ass, giving everything I got along this prep to make it happen. So, I'm going to jump into nutrition real quick, and then I'll show the videos, because the pictures don't last long enough for me to talk, so I don't really want you to stare at them for like a minute while I talk, or kind of, I don't know, let me know if you like it. Maybe I can throw the pictures up there longer, or you can have me talk, or I can throw flamingos chasing a football or something for you guys to watch. I don't know, but anyway, so nutrition this week, my weight went up about 2 pounds. One night this week, I went out to dinner with a buddy. Kind of went over my macros a little bit. I ate too many chicken tenders, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm not really going to beat myself up for it, so just get back in the saddle. And actually, the training session I had the day following all that food was phenomenal. I mean, I felt great. I mean, I ate a lot of food that day. I mean, my protein intake was about 230, carbs was like 430, and fat was 100. And my training session the following morning was absolutely phenomenal. But beyond that, even just that day alone was the only thing. My weight just went up pretty much the whole week. And one day I had a really high weigh-in, probably due to the high sodium intake the day before. But regardless, I weighed in this week for an average of about 180.3, so that's up 2 pounds from last week. Not really concerned. The pictures you'll see in a short little bit, I'm still looking pretty lean. Actually, what I may do, I discussed with my coach, we may up my macros depending how this week goes, see if the weight settles out, if I keep going up. Because my training sessions are just better when I'm eating more, and I enjoy that. I mean, I enjoy the training's way better, my pump's better, I perform better, my strength is better, everything's better in the gym. I'm not really competing for a physique. I'm not really concerned about my physique. Now, I'm not going to blow up, and I'm not going to, my weight may go above the 182 weight class limit, but we'll diet down heading into the meet so I compete at 182. I definitely do not want to compete at the 202 pound class, I believe. I think that's like 91 kilograms. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I definitely do not want to compete there. I'd be at the very low end of that scale, so there'd be guys about 20, 25 pounds of muscle on me, and rather stay in the 182 pound class where I'm much more competitive. So we'll kind of play it by ear, and you guys will find out what happens to my macros in the next training vlog update. But without further ado, let's jump into the progress photos from this week.
I always want to be in control of my fucking life.
So like I mentioned, as you can see, I'm still pretty lean, looking pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with how everything is progressing in terms of my weight and my macros. And then my macros were the same for this week. They would be 200 grams of protein, 330 grams of carbs, and 70 grams of fat on the normal days. And then the protein and the fat were the same for my high carb day, but the high carb day had 430 grams of carbs. And so very, very happy with how things are progressing nutritionally. Alright, so jumping over to training real quick. Here we have squats, and as is customary, these next 3 clips are the Amrap Sets only. Now this was 200 pounds for 10 reps. This set felt phenomenal. I mean, my form, not to pat myself on the back, my form was pretty much spot on. These felt great. I braced, the belt was like positioned right. I mean, everything that could go right on a squat set went right. My walkout was great, my setup was great, bracing was great, breathing on the way up was great, driving was great. I mean, this squats felt great. I mean, there's not much I can say. Very thrilled with how the knee's progressing. I probably could have eked out 1 or 2 more at the end, but still not 100% confident in my knee. There's still some days where it gets slightly sore, so I don't want to overtax it too much. But we'll see how things progress, and it's definitely feeling better though. But squatting 200 pounds for 10 reps is pretty great, and the weights keep going up. Definitely, I gain about 10 to 20 pounds on my squats each week in terms of my reps, as you'll see later in the clip. But squats are doing very well, and I'm very thrilled with how the knee is feeling, as I keep saying it, but I'm so excited about it because I didn't think I was going to be able to compete back in the spring. And then here's bench. Bench is it's getting there. I'm stuck at 190 right now. Really, this was a really grinding set, and probably the last rep number 4 didn't really count here. I had my spotter help me. I got 4 reps at 190 on this one, so it was all right. Could do better. And then here we have deadlifts. These also felt really well. Belt was positioned great. Really trying to keep my shins vertical. Coach pointed out that I need to work on keeping my shins more vertical, not bending them over the bar a little bit, if that makes sense. So trying to work on that, but these felt great. I'm able to get 12 on this, and then more or less I just get gas from doing high reps and deadlifts than anything. I just run out of air because, as I've said in the past, I can't expand my lungs as much with the belt. But with all things being said, I'm pretty happy with how progress is going. Obviously, I'm still hungry for more. I definitely want to reach my goals of what I set before I got injured, and I'm going to keep working to get them. So obviously, as I said, we are 16 weeks out in this prep, but the knee is feeling great. Volume is coming back. Hopefully, we have a test week here in about 2 weeks, I believe. So we will see how things progress that, and then after that, I should be squatting more than 2 days per week and deadlifting more than 2 days per week. But everything is going great, and I'm extremely thrilled with the progress I've been making.
Once there was a boy who dreamt of being a great man, cursed with the path and blessed with the simple plan.
Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the support. You can feel free to subscribe to me on any one of the social media sites. The links will be in the description box below. And also the links will be in the clip following this clip. So as always, keep grinding and lay the bricks to build your dreams. I'll catch you guys next week.
I've been grinding, trying to put my partners on.